We discovered this Ace Bailey stat last week from last season, and it's crazy. Let's talk about it. It's the Hoops Nerd Show. All right, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. So, a few days ago, we did a video talking about some other Jazz-related things, Kevin Love, and so on, and we came across this Ace Bailey stat that's pretty crazy, and in my opinion, a reason that Jazz fans should get even more excited about Ace Bailey, aside from the fact that he is looking incredible this offseason. Darren Peterson has been the story of the Jazz offseason, and rightfully so, but we are missing out on some incredible Ace Bailey hype that he would be getting otherwise. If Utah didn't win the lottery, a lot of the storylines this season would be about what Ace Bailey can become and do. But because of Darren Peterson, which is great, there's nothing wrong with it, we just haven't really talked about Ace Bailey a lot. Now, what is the stat? Well, it's over here. If you go to NBA.com, and sorry guys, if you are a faithful watcher, thank you so much. You know this a little bit already. But the stat that jumped out to me that I honestly couldn't believe, right here, these are the numbers for pull-up three-point shots from last season. And Kyle Anderson shows up here. He took a couple. Walker Kessler took 8 last year, and interestingly enough, he made 6 of them in 3 games, just randomly had the hottest stretch of his career. Kennedy Chandler, who doesn't play for the Jazz, Jaren Jackson Jr. in his short stint with Utah, shot 50% on his pull-up threes. This is all small sample size stuff, including Vince Williams Jr. The one that's not small sample size, like look, there's Walker Kessler, 5 games played, right? Ace Bailey, 72 games played, and in that stretch on his pull-up three-point shots, and this is all season, he shot 42% from 3 on off-the-bounce threes where he is dribbling the ball and then pulls up from 3. These are the difficult threes. These are the threes that if you are knocking these down, you're in high-level shooter territory, right? And Ace Bailey is already doing this. Now, can he do this again this year? I don't know. Let's see. Ace Bailey, 41.3% on off-the-bounce threes. It honestly had my jaw drop in the last video. What's even more interesting is the catch and shoot threes. These are the threes. These are supposedly the ones that you should be making. They should be easier to make, right? Feet set, you catch the ball and you shoot it. And for a lot of the different shooters out there, these are going to be the shots that typically you make much easier, right? You look up here, obviously, Walker Kessler made 6 for 8 from 3 last year, 80% on catch and shoot threes. If he shoots 80% from 3, then I guess I'll eat crow on that trade. But what's nice to see here is Keontae George, by the way, we talked about this before, 42% on catch and shoot threes. That's a great sign if he's getting passes from Darren Peterson and he's just taking catch and shoot threes. That makes the Jazz offense really lethal, and this is something to get excited about if you're a Jazz fan. Kevin Love, 39%, a reason why the Jazz should think about maybe trying to get Kevin Love on the team. If he's hitting threes at 39% and that floor is spread for Utah, that's exciting stuff. Lauri Markkanen, 36%, not bad, but not great, just league average, so you'll take it. You would hope that this goes up for Lauri Markkanen next year. But what's crazy is that Ace Bailey, who shot 41.3% on off-the-bounce threes last season, shot just 32% on catch and shoot threes. So what happens this season if Ace Bailey has a little more space? He's not getting the brunt of the defensive effort, because if you'll remember, Utah tried to lose a lot of games for half and more than half of the season. And Ace Bailey played those 72 games, and a lot of the defenses were focusing on him for a lot of those games. What happens if he gets those open shots? Can he knock them down? This number right here is exciting because I have no doubt that Ace Bailey can improve this number. It makes no sense that he would be so high on off the bounce, literally 10 percentage points different on the more difficult threes than on the more easy, I guess, quote unquote easy, but the threes that more players are typically better at, that he'd be so much worse. My guess is that the off the bounce threes probably don't stay at 41. If he stays at 41.3% on threes off the bounce, then that's superstar territory, right? It's just, I don't know if that's sustainable. That's a crazy number. But I think one thing that's even more predictable is that this number can go up. I don't think it's out of the question to think that Ace Bailey can get to at least 36% where Lauri Markkanen is. That's league average. Can he get to league average on both and shoot the ball that well from three? That makes him that much more lethal. If he can get even higher, if he can keep his off the bounce three above league average and get his catch and shoot three above league average, things get crazy for Ace Bailey because we know he's going to improve. We've seen the off-season videos. He looks incredible, and I just have a feeling that this three-point shooting is going to improve, and it's going to make Ace Bailey that much more lethal. Guys, I cannot wait. Like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you to all the members, the All-Stars. Thank you so much for your support. Guys, I will talk to you next time.